Got all serious now.
Look, Seffi.
Your music. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Trust me. Oh, trust me. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of Monka S.
I hope we don't have those moments where we both start at the same time. And we're like, oh no, you go. Oh no, you go. All right, they're going. Good.
Up they went. No hesitation. All right, we are home. Round 2. Do we want something trolly this time around?
Round 2. Fight.
Isn't too bad. I mean, everything's gonna be the same, unless someone wants to Bryn start. I know, Matrick, you're familiar with Bryn starting, right?
I do it every run it's possible, which is almost all of them because power bombs always are in retro Bryn for some reason.
That is true.
I think
you're
so,
right.
bro.
I was told that some people were calling that Zost route. Is that true?
Really? I haven't heard that.
I don't know. Yuppie was telling me about that.
Oh yeah, shout out to Yuppie.
Alright, Morph Ball start. That's nice. Maybe we finally got the one seed that's all natural.
I hope so.
All natural. It's like a
True
it's like a
vanilla
beverage.
seed.
I can't wait for someone, because I haven't seen anyone go for it. They don't go for the CWJ, you know, the first CWJ of the game where you wall jump off collecting the item.
But everyone does that. You mean like, that's not a CWJ, that's just to collect Morph and then turn around and wall jump.
Yeah, and then, you know...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that
No,
one.
no one's gonna do that.
I'm gonna do it. I promise I'm gonna do it. I've even been practicing for I don't know what reason, to be honest.
Oh, Keke's just like, screw that E-Tank. I want this Power Bomb pack. Like I said, Power Bomb's always in Retro Bryn.
Matt, maybe you know, how is it possible that that task can get that?
You do a Mach Ball and then a CWJ, and it's all like happens like subatomically basically, so you don't notice it. It's like the subatomic of frames. It's like subframeomic.
Really? Oh, okay. Because I always wondered myself, like, how does task get that E-Tank?
ED can do it at 50% speed.
Oh wow, it's that NTSC obviously, right?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta look into that. There's no Bryn start. I don't know how to feel about that.
What? Why didn't they do it? It's honestly not a good idea. Just think about it. If you don't get speed super early, you're just guaranteed not going to check Waterway E-Tank. And then, let's say you don't get speed at all and you don't want to do Wreck Ship first. You're already back up at criteria by the ship, and it's like, then you got to go downward past Red Tower just to go down to North at first. Then you're kind of just stuck doing Wreck Ship first.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a high risk play.
Any reason that you would go for it? Just wondering.
I do it whenever I can, because like one day I was like, hey, I can do this. So then I just started doing it every time. I'm too stubborn to not do it.
That makes sense. I can understand that. Right off the bat to Plasma Beam. Whether this is looking, it's potentially sub 40, provided that charges next. Yeah, provided that charges next, and then Speed Booster, and then Gravity and Varia.
No, what are you talking about? This is it. Morph and Plasma, that's all you need. This is go mode.
Yes, you're right. I mean, you're always right, to be honest, but...
I mean, I'm Matrick.
Yep, follow Matrick 229.
Grapple, there we go, that's the deal breaker.
Yep, go mode. That means it can do boneless Meridia. Dred is going to be using his missiles. Yes, Plasma.
Yeah, wait, that was weird.
Again, you're not... Yeah. everything catches you off guard when you're not used to having stuff like plasma. It's weird. It's weird how that works out. Like you can have plasma and then you don't really like use it to its full potential, and then you
Yeah.
can have bombs and you're still power bombing everything.
Well, I was telling Leno this during the last run. Like plasma, like you find it and you're like, oh, nice plasma. I'm so happy now. But like in this current type of randomizer, the way it is right now, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be skipping charge just because it's not usually in a super accessible spot. Like you're already grabbing the minor items right off the bat just in case you don't have to get charge, or just in case you're not going to be able to find charge easily. And like it usually doesn't show up till later. So like unless it shows up super early or if it's just right in the path, you're going to be skipping it. In that case, plasma really isn't that useful other than like slightly speeding up certain rooms because you can kill enemies. But even then, it's like very specific on when you can use it, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I get that.
Like there's every time I find plasma, it's always that initial like, oh nice plasma. But then I like really think about it and I'm like, I mean, I would have liked charge instead.
What about when you find plasma, but then you find phaser, then you really like, oh baby, a bonus.
Oh yeah, it's like when you get your Christmas bonus at work, but then you accidentally get 2.
That's beautiful. That's the real.
Anybody see Keku's amazing reverse mock ball?
I didn't see that. That was nice. And then he even did the reverse mock ball where he went over to the shot block and then went back for the super. Reverse.
Beautiful.
Waving plasma already. I like that. See, Daddy likes this. I'll tell you that right now. It's looking good.
Oh, Daddy.
I mean, again, it's kind of one of those situations where it's like, I mean, I would like charge.
Charge, yep.
This is a little bit better though, because it's like, oh, well, at least I can just shoot blue gates instead of doing weird stuff to them. Doing weird stuff to the blue gates.
Now, okay, hold on. See, this is what might trip me up. Because I thought that in the logic, the wavegate item would only be enforced if you get high jump early? But what if you get wave early?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
You're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know anything about randomizer. Just today, I was doing my match. I'm not sure if you caught it, but the first item was reserve, and so I was like, oh, screw that, I'm not grabbing that. I went into the E-tank room and I was like, alright, let's do this damage boost. There were no enemies there, and I was like, what? I reloaded the room, there were still no enemies. And then I realized, oh, I guess they changed the thing and I didn't know about it.
Oh.
So I'm not the guy to ask about randomizer things.
Okay, well, Dred has wave. Okay, remembered. Guess we're gonna see a little in-sync action here.
Yeah, Dred is making a lot of weird decisions, like not shooting the pirates. It's like he doesn't know what items he's getting. It's like every time he gets to an item, he like closes his eyes and goes, alright, I have a new item now, but I don't know what it is. Because he's playing like he didn't get any of the items.
He's playing like a real randomizer. Everything's random to him. He doesn't even know when he gets it. It's so random. He'll just fire it and be like, holy crap, I have this now.
Weird fact about this room that a lot of people don't know for some reason. There's one of those gates that rises up there. In case you're not good at wall jumping, you can shoot the gate out and it goes up, and then you don't have to wall jump up that wall.
Oh yeah, at wave.
Spring ball at charge again? Holy crap.
Yeah, so I guess this is a validated run.
Spring ball was at charge last time, right, guys? Chat can reconfirm that. Nah, you know, I don't need you guys. I know where it was.
You know what you're talking about, yeah.
Same seed. Yeah, I can confirm this is same seed. Restart.
Oh, getting jagated. Sorry, Keku. It's fine. This is fine. Alright, decision time. I mean, it only makes sense to go down Red Tower in this instance. Yep.
There are a
Just wanna
few
play.
times where it makes sense to go wreck ship first, even if you already have speed. It's just not a good decision in general. Because you're just banking on something crucial to be there. It's really just only an option if you're an underdog trying to use luck to beat someone who plays better than you in general, and you know it.
It pays off sometimes, though. Yeah, you're right.
It does. Sometimes.
Uh-oh, Keku.
I feel like in the current version that it pays off less than it used to.
Oh, Keku. Keku, not like this.
I don't understand what he's doing. He can just jump up and grapple. Crouch jump. Crouch jump, buddy. What are you doing? Just crouch.
Crouch jump?
Yeah, just crouch jump and grapple. Oh, okay, we'll do that.
Oh.
Just don't fall, please, buddy.
We'll see what happens.
This better be like the most godly item in the world. Oh, Dred already got it.
I mean, it's an E-tank, so I guess he's
well,
okay.
for Keku, it makes sense to grab this. He doesn't want to skip the E-tank just to be safe. On top of that, I mean, I don't know. Could be in for quite the hell runs. Because after this, there's, I think, 3 major items. No, sorry. 5 major items prior to a couple of heated runs. There's Spazer, post-Kraid, Kraid tank, Ice, and Hydro. And I don't see the heated run over to Ice as necessarily threatening, but could be worse. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. I just remembered that you and Dred raced last year.
We did. He beat me. He's good.
That was one of the best races I've ever seen. Oh my gosh.
You said so.
It was. It was like you guys just duked it out. It was lovely. Come on. They're gonna want Baryu. It's one an optimal seed.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the wreck ship in this one with the as far as the suits go, because it seems like they're not really getting anything. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, even the E-tanks are a little bit interesting.
Yeah, I was telling Lenofis, like when you're doing a rando, it's always nice to get like a real item, like, you know, an actual item that isn't charged. But then like if it keeps happening over and over, eventually you realize like, wait, I don't have any E-tanks, and then like you're taking a bunch of damage just trying to do fast strats, and you realize like, oh, I'm at 30 energy, what's going on? And sometimes if you don't notice it, then you just die.
Yeah, happens way too much, especially when you jump into the wave gate room.
Oh yeah, I mean there's a lot of areas that you can eat stronger enemies. Like even in Brinstar, there's a lot of strong enemies in Brinstar that you just wouldn't be able to get to super quickly before. Since it's rando, you can get to them right away. And if you don't have the energy for it, you are going to be screwed. There you go. Nice. Free seed.
Yeah, they should actually just go ahead and Abadai right now.
Let's just go ahead and turn off the console. You're good to go.
I guess that makes sense. I think JRP would agree with that, to be honest.
That's how I play.
Just turn the console off, go to sleep, never play Metroid again, just go to work for the rest of your life, and never get married.
You just turn off the console? You can even throw away the cart.
No, you can't do that. I mean, come on, it's SM.
I would do it.
Wait. What do you mean by cart? They're using the SD to SNES.
Yeah, just throw that away.
I mean, it's good for other games.
Oh,
why stop 40. There? Why not just throw your entire house away? Throw your family away. Throw yourself away. Just pick yourself up and throw yourself into a paper shredder.
So that's quite a game changer now, because now they don't need ice. But if they get charged, they'll probably want ice just for the extra damage.
What? Okay, so.
I mean, if I
What
was
would you
them, I'd still be looking for ice because ice for Metroids is obviously way better. What are you asking, Stephanie?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, like, oh, that's a really nice, clean business center for Keku.
Keku's got the strats.
Yeah, I was gonna pretty much ask, would you check high jump boots and then ice? Like
Of course. I would check high jump, then ice, then I would use the downward path to go right to low warfare. And I'm assuming that's what they're doing. If they're not doing that, they need to rethink their lives. And then reset the console and do it the right way.
I think Keku was trying to juke that missile, but
that would be a bad decision if you ask me. I would grab both of them if I were him. Because look, that will put him at 30 missiles, and then he can only need like 2 more to be good for Mother Brain. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Always aim for the chargelessness, and then if you get charges, it's a bonus. It's like, nice.
It's a good way to see it. In fact, if he had gotten the 2 missiles, like if he had gotten that last missile pack, he would be set for Ridley.
He would be. He's still set for Ridley right now. It's just going to be pretty tight. So, Ice Beam, beautiful. I want to. Man, I love this. This is awesome. Why do they get the free seeds?
I don't know. The free seeds, like freezing seeds.
From what I'm seeing, it seems like Norfair First is like almost always the best option in these current seeds.
Vanilla ice, ice, baby.
Oh, that is Vanilla Ice. I forgot. And Vanilla Varia. And Vanilla Morph, I think.
Yeah, it was Vanilla Morph. It was Vanilla
Quartet.
It was
Vanilla Quartet, guys.
Vanilla Earth thing.
Vanilla E-Tank at Retro Bryn, right?
Yes.
And was the Retro Missile a missile?
Oh no, Keku just stopped one. Yeah, it was.
Oh my gosh, this is the Vanillaist seed. In charge with Spring.
Keku?
They're like equal in worth.
Gonna take the gamble and check Croc. Maybe Dred
My bet is that he's gonna check the 2 items and then reset if he doesn't like
yeah, that
makes save. I really don't think that's worth it, to be honest. It takes like what, another like no more than a minute to get out of Croc's area, and then like worst cases you have like an extra 2 E-tanks. You know, it costs you a minute. That's worth it in my opinion, because that'll put him at 7. He can do stand up.
Right. See, the reason they're going for this now is they want they want gravity, or they want gravity. Just kidding. No, they want high jump boots.
If I were them, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Do the things that you definitely have to do. Like low and Norfair, you have to do that. You're going to do it no matter what, you know? Do the stuff you have to do, and then if you don't find what you need, then check the auxiliary things. Because you can easily just, after low and Norfair, pop right out in a Bubble Mountain area, and then if you don't get what you need in Bubble Mountain area, hop right into Croc. After Croc, head right up, and then just go right through Business Center and you're good to go, you know? Kind of like the late Croc type 100% route kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, that's how I would see it as well.
You know, it might be kind of worth it to check the powerbomb locations after Croc, because it's like a quick, little, easy minor item, and if it's like a super, it'll really pay off, because then they can do Ridley easily.
I think I did that maybe in. It must have been like one of the Plandos, and it did pay off.
Yeah, I mean the worst thing is like, oh, there's the reset from Keku. The worst thing is like after you do lower Norfair, and like you made it past Ridley, and you're like, all right, cool, I'm at like 30 missiles, 35 supers, let's say. I'm doing pretty well, and then you're like, all right, just got Drake on the do, and then Mother Brain, and you go, oh crap, I need a lot more minor items, you know. But there's not really that that are like nice and quick. So it's nice to get the quick ones out of the way when you pass them early on.
Right.
Where's Keku going? I don't.
He should.
Is he gonna loop back through B-Tom hallway and then?
I think so.
If he leaves Norfair, I'm gonna give him a little slap in the face. Do you know if he's uncomfortable with high jump with lava dive?
Yeah, I think a lot of the runners are uncomfortable with high jumpless lava dive. I don't know many people that would actually go for it. The only people that I know would go for it are you, Zosty, Ponk, myself.
Yuppie.
Leo would go for it, yeah.
Yuppie's not in the tournament though.
Yeah.
Leo Docs?
Yeah.
Cool. I like Leo. Okay. Yeah, I guess I take it for granted that it's like, because I've done it a lot, so it's like, and I've like, practiced it, and I have visual cues and everything, so I take it for granted like how quote unquote simple it is. But yeah, it can be quite a difficulty. But with the visual cues, it's really, really simple. I mean,
what? Wait, so you do use visual cues? I do. I guess the only visual cue for like the unmorph.
Yeah, I used to not have a visual cue. I just did it by feel. But now that I've used a visual cue, well, I used to also not normalize the way that I did my bounce ball, which was a really bad idea.
Oh yeah, okay.
But then I started doing that, and then I threw the visual cue on, and now like I don't miss that at all. I mean, like unless I like fail a wall jump and then like throw my controller through the TV, but otherwise I don't miss it.
Oh, this team is such a
These guys are pretty synced though. They have been the whole race. This is a pretty good one right now. They're doing the exact same route. I like it. Okay, now it all makes sense. See, I was thinking with the mind of a metric, and I was like, just go right down to the middle of Norfair. But they were probably looking for high jump at Croc and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So this all makes sense now. Bombs, nice. Bombs is always that thing where it's like, oh sweet bombs, but then you're like, wait, I don't really need this because like I have spring ball and I have like a decent amount of power bombs.
Power bombs, yep.
Wow, not even checking the speed booster miner. That's a
free. That's a free item.
It's a free item, especially with wave. You can just shoot it while you're running.
But see, it sucks because I usually end up skipping that item myself because I'm dumb and I don't even think.
It's always way too tempting when like you see a missile there, you're just like, I'm gonna walk past it. But then like it comes towards the end of the thing and you're like you're thinking, oh, I can just get a missile pack. Yet they're not like always missile packs like they are in the normal game. Like in normal game, it's like, oh, I need a missile. I'll just walk to any area and there's gonna be a missile just sitting there. Grab that super. If you don't grab that super, good.
I grab that gravity because he definitely wants that one too.
Well, no, the super is the most important thing here. I'm not even sure if he's gonna grab it. He's getting gravity.
Oh, well, I guess that's alright.
Okay, I could see why you'd want gravity. Maybe. I mean, you have ice, you have grapple. I mean, that's all you really need in life, you know?
Yeah. And
now
I mean, he could easily just teach himself high jump with lava dive. Ooh, shout out to Kojak.
I feel like at this point he should probably just go through double chamber to get to low Norfair, which he is doing. Good.
I mean, it's the fastest way, isn't it?
No. I don't know. Don't ask me. Shh.
Sorry, I just like asking you, because you know everything.
There are two things I don't know. I don't know fast thing. I don't know what's fast. I don't know anything about the updates of the randomizer. Space jump. Wow. That's always a nice item to see. Space jump's one of those ones where like it's kind of like the opposite of plasma. You see it and you're like, oh, I don't really need that. But then like once you grab it, you're like, oh wait, I love space jump. It lets you jump in midair and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then plasma, it's like the opposite. It's like you see it and you're like, oh, plasma. And then you realize not really that good though. So this one's looking like it's a little bit more in the favor of Keku at the moment. I mean, he's slightly ahead right now, and they both are pretty stacked where they won't like randomly die for no reason because they have gravity and Varia. So it's looking like it's going to be a 3-match thing, which I'm excited for. Is Keku the underdog in this matchup, Sephi? I know Dred's really good, but I don't know how good Keku is because I know he does a lot of randos and stuff.
See, this one is it's such a weird matchup.
Yeah, it's like because Dred has the movement, but Keku does a lot of randos, so it's like Zosti versus you.
But I mean, Zosti has been doing a whole bunch of randoms lately that he's...
Alright, fine. Oats versus you. Oats versus me.
Yeah, there. That, I mean, you would obviously, like... No, but, I mean, Oats knows nothing about randomizers.
No, you could have ended that sentence at nothing. Come on, man.
I mean, you're right.
I mean, you could have ended it.
Quad kill.
Oh, Dred. Okay, he's just farming up peeps.
I guess he's not going to low and orpha. This is a bad... Oh, he's saving. Okay. I was gonna say, like, dude, you're making the wrong choice here. Like, you gotta rethink your life and, like, everything you've ever done. Dred's not really making the best decisions in this one, it seems. Like, last time it seemed like he was doing everything perfectly, but things were kind of falling into place for him perfectly as well.
Yeah,
but he's also... I think he's being just extra safe because, you know, he knows that
sense.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Like, if Keku dies here, that'll put Dred basically tied back up with him. But, I mean, they're pretty stacked right now. I don't see any of them dying anytime soon. And Keku is just trying to moonfall everywhere.
X-ray.
Oh, is there a reason that X-ray's yellow in this? Like, is that intentional, or is it just like a placing at places?
No, that's actually all intentional. So I think what they did, what Total did, is they pretty much made it colorblind proof. So that so that the items pretty much just stand out, like the beams in specific.
The beams don't look any different.
Yeah, if you look at Wave.
Oh, I don't know. I never get Wave. It's sad.
Yeah, Wave looks significantly different. Oh.
I'll take a look next time I do one then.
I mean, oh wow, nice job, Dred. I forgot he didn't check the North Fair Reserve.
What? No, yes he did. He has gravity.
So
he grab jumped.
No, he didn't.
What? Oh, he just turned off gravity and just did the thing?
Yeah, he did the thing.
Did the high jump plus lava dive.
Oh, I was looking at Keku because I like Keku.
No, yeah, Dred just... What?
I'm so confused. Then why didn't he do that like 30 years ago?
I mean, that was amazing, obviously, but wow.
Alright, well, I mean, I guess... For Dred...
Yeah. The applause. I know.
Something I was mentioning earlier, Sephi, and I think you can... this. Lava Dive is kind of less scary in this, like, gravity-less, because Varia does the extra lava damage reduction and extra heat damage reduction because of the way the changes are.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's slightly less damage in general, so it feels a lot safer. Like, you could do like a zero tank, high jump, lava dive without gravity, like fairly easily. Which is cool.
Yeah, you actually can.
What's Keku doing? He needs power bombs, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, he has regular bombs. I guess.
Nah, he needs 2 power bombs for this upcoming. Unless he wants to bank on PBs being at PBs of shame, but it's not really a safe bet. Screw attack, nice.
This is really good. Especially since he has space jump. What will Dred do? I guess he's gonna, spring ball jump out.
He's a big fan of the spring ball jump. He does it all the time when he doesn't really need to. Oh wait, he didn't get space jump. Never mind. Okay, he has to.
Yeah.
Sorry for crapping on Dred there. I like Dred. He's cool. He's good. So I'm not gonna say I want Keku to win, but it would be pretty cool if he won so that we got a match 3. Just try and give the viewers what they want.
Usually the really good matches are the ones that go for a third go.
Yeah, and then like one of the players just completely sucks during the third round, and like the third round is a complete joke. Not gonna point anyone out, but that Matric guy, he's a real joke.
That's not true. That's not true because that is you. Uh-oh, Dred?
I guess he just doesn't care that much about X-Ray.
Yeah. I mean, he is an any percent runner. So... Because this is how I see it as well.
Hey, how dare you insult him like that?
No, because he is actually good at it and he's better. And, I mean, on top of that, X-Ray messes up your movement. It messes up your groove, you know, like Cusco. So I can understand. I don't like X-Ray.
Yeah, but X-Ray is so cute. It's all triangular and stuff.
Like the Illuminati, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say they should change the X-Ray scope to the De Illuminati emote.
I was gonna say, unless we need to get like X-Ray Rule 34 in here, which would just be weird.
So I'm interested to see what Keku does. Is he gonna spend the time, or is he just gonna use his missile? He's got enough missiles right now, and like worst comes to worst, like a couple power bombs, and he's good. Looks like he's going for the farm. Not a terrible decision. It's just sometimes these guys get stuck in a loop where they're just not giving you supers. I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here about these guys. So there's this thing in Earthbound where like the RNG gets kind of chunked together. You can ask Sirium about it if you want to know about it. Shout out to Sirium. And I feel like those guys kind of do it because, like, I'm not sure. I think Sephi, you're familiar with this because you do RBO. I'm not sure how familiar anyone else is, like as far as the viewers go. But like when you're farming them, isn't there like they'll be giving you supers, and then like once one of them doesn't give you a super, it seems like they don't give you a super like for the next 4 in a row. And then once one of them gives you a super, you get a couple supers like really quickly.
Yeah.
And it comes in chunks, you know. So I feel like they kind of do that, but none of the other enemies in the game kind of do that. It feels like it's just them.
Not even any of the other like the tomato bugs.
The gamuts, the ones in Speed Farm. I was gonna say I think they kind of do it a little bit, but it's not as noticeable as the Zebos. Look at that bounce ball into the Keku Ridley thing. I don't know what I'm saying. That was nice.
Yeah, that was
amazing.
Oh, he even kept his momentum after the after Ridley let go. He kept flying up.
That's he died in your arms tonight, Stray.
I don't know why he's still checking items. Charge. Yeah,
Just only because he has.
Listen, my brain isn't working, man.
No, I know. I'm like trying to keep up too, but
I can feel this 5-hour energy kicking in. It's not good for me. Dred is doing more spring ball shenanigans. I like it. I've never done the wall jump into spring ball thing, but I think
never ever.
Nope, never. I don't do spring ball jumps. I don't do midair spring ball jumps outside of water, outside of suitless water.
Oh my gosh, 1 energy.
You do it.
Oh, he's got like 2 reserves.
Yeah.
He's gonna be mildly decent. He's hoping for an E-tank at screw.
He just doesn't want to run.
Just go.
Okay, don't hold run. Don't hold dash.
Ah, crap. Yeah, it's a tricky situation because he has to hold dash, or else he's not gonna reach that platform. But he also can't hold dash because he's not gonna get high enough. It's just why doesn't he have high jump? Wait, why was that room so easy for Keku? What did Keku do? Oh, he had space jump.
Yeah, he had space jump. He had screw.
Nah, he didn't have screw. Screw was at Firefly. Come on, man. Oh, he's going back. Alright, so I'm not going to call anything here, but I think Keku's kind of got this one. It's just sometimes things that make sense don't make sense when you're playing the game. Like, what Dred's doing kind of makes sense to him.
Yeah.
But he knows that what he's doing isn't the right thing to be doing because he's having so much difficulty with it, you know? Like, he knows the seat isn't this trolly. So he knows that he must be doing something wrong.
It's almost like the same position that Keku is in. last game.
I find myself in this position a lot where I'm like doing weird things and I'm like, why am I doing these? Do what I know would be the easiest thing to do, but I'm already in too deep and I just gotta go for it.
Oh, like that one time that you did Variolous Lord Warfare?
Oh yeah, or like every time I do a rando.
Oh yeah, pretty much every time you do a rando. You got
like earlier today when I was in Lower Warfare and like I didn't have any energy and I ended up using my reserve to go through the Three Musketeers room.
You did that as, I guess, a safety, huh? Because I noticed that. I'm like, well.
No, I had to. I had to use reserve tank abuse to make it through.
Because I remember I saw it, but I was thinking.
Yeah, I had like 4 energy or something, and I had to get past the last key hunter, and I couldn't kill him. And I had like 2 energy in my reserve, so I had to take the hit, empty the reserve, and then shoot the things and jump up. But enough about me. Dred just got space jump, so that's good.
Yeah, so he should be fine now to go back down.
That was weird though. It was like he knew that was there, and he was like, "Oh, I probably should have gotten space jump." So he like leaves no warfare, and he's like, "Jump now, let's go back." I feel like Dred always knows exactly where everything is. Because last match, I'm not sure how much you caught of it, Sephi, but he was just like going right, like he followed this perfect like breadcrumb trail to each item that he needed to have. It was like one of those scavenger hunts where like you get the next clue when you find the thing. It was like he gets charged and it's like, all right, now go over here. Gravity's right here.
Yeah, I don't know. Dred could just like sniff him out.
I'm calling cheats. Dred's a dirty, fat cheater.
Fat,
just
huh?
Yeah, fat, you know.
I was gonna say, just like 4 seconds ago, you were just praising Dred, and now you're just like, dirty cheater.
I mean, dirty isn't a bad thing.
Oh, dirty's never a bad thing.
And neither is cheater.
Cheating is great.
Keku's kind of confusing me. He seems to be like really on. He's kind of getting all the minors, but then like he stopped getting them, and now he's going to all the majors. So it's like, do you want charge or do you not want it, Keku? Come on, choose. This is the moment where he has to choose because Meridia is like the gold mine of minors. Honestly, he should just grab them. Like I wish he grabbed that missile right there. I think he made his decision. He's getting charged. If he skips the 2 miners and aqueduct, then he's made his decision.
See, the thing about it is that he's already 3 beams deep.
I don't care how deep he is. He charges the key.
Kappa, Lude,
yeah,
Kappa.
He's like mock balls deep.
Alright. Good boy, Keku.
Oh yeah, he's getting
nice.
Okay, well, it better be a double.
Balls deep.
Look, paying off so hard with these supers. If this is a power bomb, I'm gonna be angry. Alright, missiles,
I'm angry.
Fine.
No, I'm angry.
The funny thing about missiles is like when you get up to like 25 and 30, you're kind of like, alright, I'm good on missiles. But then like towards the end, like after you stop grabbing them and stuff, you realize like, wait, I'm not good on missiles. I need at least 40 like max to be able to do Mother Brain. Or 35 and like an extra super pack or something. You gotta be at 35, 60, and then you can get one of either pack. Alright, there's Dred with the screw attack. So, I like what Dred does. He always visits this item before Ridley, which is nice, because if it's like charged like it was last time, he can use that on Ridley and have a slightly easier time. So it's good planning on his part. Sometimes though, when I have like, you know, 45 supers and like I actually have them on me at the moment, I'm just like, I'm not gonna bother. Like I'll do my fast Ridley because I'm gonna use the supers anyway, even if I do find. So what do you think, Sephi? Charge it, Shack Tool?
I think, you know, everyone thinks that charge at Shack Tool is pretty trolly, but since everyone kind of like expects it now and then, and they forget about plasma,
I don't expect anything about charge. I always aim to skip it, and I usually do skip it. Unless it's like right in my path. Like I walk the item, like I'm going through some area and I look at the item and it's charged and I go, oh, and then grab it. Otherwise it's just... Like, I don't go out of my way to look for charge.
Ever, huh?
Nope. If I find it, it's nice. If I don't, whatever, I don't need it. That's how it should be for all items that you don't need. Like, you don't need high jump. You know, you're not going to go out of your way to look for high jump.
Yeah.
Why go out of your way to look for charge?
Do you think that same thing could be applied for, like, ice / speed booster?
Like, that's where you get into the weird area. Like, ice really speeds things up. Like, it's like trying to apply it to gravity. You don't need, but like, are you really gonna... At that point, it's like, I'll go a little out of my way, but if it's like pretty absurd, I might just skip it. But the only place gravity could be at where it would be absurd is like somewhere deep in Meridia, but it can't be there. So it's like, you know.
Oh, I think Keku is trying to go for the stump blue suit setup.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, so what he's gonna do, he's gonna try to get a charge.
Oh, he's gonna get a blue suit.
Yeah.
From the goo, and then
yeah,
and then,
that exact.
Yeah, he's not doing it right though. No offense to him, he's just not doing it right.
Keeps throwing him off, like.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
like
dragon. I don't blame him. It's a little bit confusing. It's hard to do it when you don't have a flash shoot because you gotta actually charge. I don't know why he's doing this. It's kind of a waste of time. He really doesn't even need to lose. What is he doing? No, he's just trying to kill her.
Yeah.
At this point, Keku, just please kill her. Spark right here, right now. Do it. Bam, there you go. Didn't even get blue suit. Nice.
That's because of the horizontal, right?
You better give him some flack for that one, Sephi.
Some Affleck?
Affleck!
Yeah, that one really quacked him up.
The funny thing about that is that that's like almost my last name.
What?
Yeah. For a second I thought you knew, but then I realized it. Dang.
I legit didn't know.
Oh wait, hold on a minute. Let's go back a couple steps. I want to explain why he didn't get blue suit. Do I have permission?
Yeah, you should actually.
All right. Well, wait. Let's wait till this Dred Ridley fight because I don't want to like be talking and then like Dred does some crazy thing and it's like I have to cut myself off. All right, just a normal supers fight. All right. So basically, there are two, as you all know, the variable. There's a. Okay. Let me get my brain in control first. All right. There's a memory address that tracks whether or not Samus is turning blue from running. And it's 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And it goes up one value every time you're holding B or run on one of the specific 4 frames that are used for short charging. So if you just hold run and just walk forward, eventually you're going to hit all 4 frames. And every time, each frame you hit while holding B, that value goes up by 1. And when it's at 4, you're blue. And so what blue suit is that value gets stuck at 4 for whatever reason. You know, there are various different ways to do it. Now the reason that happens when you get like forced out of a shine sparking state is because while shine sparking, that value is set at 4. That's just how it works. But there's also a second variable that's involved with this whole speed thing. And it's like a weird variable to try and explain it. Or not variable, value. It's a weird... No. Memory address. Snick is very specific about what words I use. It's a memory address. And this address determines like whether or not Samus has general like speed stored. So like if you're running forward, that value is 1. Like that address is set at 1. Which means that yes, Samus has horizontal running speed stored. Now the thing is, when you start a Shine Spark and this address is 1, the game resets your speed, your blue suit timer thing to 0 because it's trying to get rid of, like it's like, oh, she was just running, get rid of that because you know, she was in the middle of running, but she's not running anymore because she's shine sparking. But if that value is already 0, the game is like, oh, she wasn't running. We don't need to reset the thing from 4 to 0.
Okay.
Which is weird because normally they have like a double prevention of that. Like for most things, it's like, oh, even if like it seems like this was just a lazy thing because normally they would be, oh, just always set that thing back to 0 to avoid random weird glitches. But in this case, they took the shortcut and they were like, if they weren't running, they're obviously not going to have this thing set to 4. But I guess they didn't consider the fact that it always gets set to 4 when you do a shine spark. That was like a like touching the surface of how it works. There's a little bit more intricacies that go into it, but I don't feel like getting into all them.
That makes sense. That all makes sense. I get where you were going with that.
Yeah, and then so basically turning around in midair turns that speed value off because you no longer have that horizontal speed stored because, you know, you turned around. And then also just not running at all, you never store that speed value, so speed value is still 0. So I call it is running and, you know, blue check, or I usually call it just speed. So speed is the one that goes to 4 and checks for blue suit, and then is running is the one that checks whether or not you're running, and it's just 0 or 1. It's just a Boolean thing.
I have been learned.
Yeah, Snick spent like an entire day explaining that thing to me in depth. So now Keku's doing the big minor item hunt that I was saying he was going to have to do this whole time. And it kind of sucks because he's getting lucky here and he's getting like a decent, like whatever he needs. But like if a couple of these were power bombs, it would really suck. Like imagine if like 2 of the supers that he recently grabbed were power bombs, it would be like, ugh, 40 supers and you're about to... The good news is though, Gauntlet's always an option. So if you're heading to Tori and you're like, I still need a couple more miners, head to Gauntlet real quick, grab those 2 miners, and hope that they're not power bombs. He should be fine though. He's got a couple miners here in Wreck Ship that he can grab, and then he's got the Gauntlet, like I said. Yeah, the minor items isn't really as much of an issue when you don't do Wreck Ship first, because there's a good bit of miners in Wreck Ship. But if you do Wreck Ship first, then Meridia is your last chance to get a decent amount of miners. I totally forgot that they hadn't done Wreck Ship yet. On a side note though, looks like it's going to be a sub-hour seed, which is kind of cool. If Keku can find his miners soon. He still does need another missile pack, or an extra super pack. So once he gets 2 more super packs, he just needs 1 of any type of missile to seal the deal.
I guess you can check. You can check to the left. The left Wreck Ship supers. You can check Gauntlet, obviously, or the Criteria Power Bomb pack.
Yeah, I mean, if he really wants to, there are 2 up in the upper ocean by the Wreck Ship, but he need to go through Attic. But I mean, he is Screw and Space Jump, so it really shouldn't be too long. But it's just a bunch of extra rooms that he has to go through. I feel like if I were him, I'd be banking on being fine just going to Gauntlet. But then, like, it would need to be, like, Gauntlet's 2 miners, and then west Wreck Ship miner is the 3rd item. So it would need to be 2 supers and a missile, or just 3 supers in total. Like 2 of those 3 items need to be supers, or else he's screwed. So it might be safer to just go and check, you know, the ones in the upper ocean, or like you were saying, Criteria Power Bombs.
Yeah.
And like if he really had to, he could check Criteria supers and maybe final missile if he has to. But I mean that would really suck because he would do Gauntlet and then not get what he needed and like go back, and it would just. You would just feel so crappy. You'd be like, oh, I'm backtracking this much just for something that I could have easily gotten on my way, you know, anywhere. Like I could have just done a small detour at Croc and checked the Croc PBs, you know, or something like that. Or like after Dragon, could have checked the Dragon missile, you know.
Yeah, you could have too. Yeah, you're right.
I always forget about the Dragon missile, but it's a really nice, because there's no door transition.
Yeah.
So like it's a whole screen over, but it's like you just go over and grab it. Especially if you have space jump, fly right across.
I always try to keep in mind minor items that don't have any, you know, like door transitions in the way of getting them.
Yeah, there's a lot of really quick ones, and even if there is like It's really not a big deal. Like this West Wreck Ship's super missile location is a really good spot. Because it's just like walk in the room, jump across, damage boost back, and you're good to go, you know? Really nice, quick and easy item. It's costing you like what? Like 4 seconds per door transition, so that's 8, and like 2 for in the room, and then like 7 for the fanfare, but that's gonna be with any item. Ooh! That's gotta hurt. Hopefully he goes up to the upper ocean then, because that's a nice way to get just 2 free miners.
Yep.
And I mean, if he's really hurting, he could go through bowling and like hope that actually wouldn't be a bad idea, because he can check the reserve on his way down and be like, oh, it's not charged, and then go through bowling and he can check that miner, or he can check gravity. If it's not charged, then check the miner, you know? But I feel like that's just unnecessary time loss at this point. Just, you know, grab 3 more miner items and you should be good. Nice, catching the express train. Oh, this is so crappy.
What?
This is like that one seed that I was doing where every item was... Oh, he's just going. I guess he doesn't really realize that... Like, it always slips your mind. You're like, oh yeah, 35 missiles is enough. But then like you think about it, you're like, wait, it has to be 36. And then your life is ruined. Technically though, it really only needs to be 30. Because you could go and kill all the Zebatites, break the glass open fully, and then refill. And then you can just kill Mother Brain 1 with 30 missiles. Ever think of that, Sephi?
I actually have not.
If you break the glass fully with 18 missiles of any type, it won't respawn when you get back, so that means you can just go right for the brain when you get in the room.
I only knew about breaking the glass, and that's even without having to destroy all the Zebs, right?
Breaking the glass, destroying the... What do you mean? You can break the glass without destroying the Zebs.
Yeah, I figured. And obviously it'll stay broken.
Yeah. It operates independently of the Zebs. So that's good. Alright, so now, as long as neither of these items is a power bomb, these miners here, and one of them is a super, Keku should be fine. And the chances of that are, I mean, pretty reasonable. There's 2 items. Missiles and supers both have an equal chance. Power bombs have less of a chance. So he should be fine here. But, you know, depends on, you know, whether or not luck's on his side. If one of them's a power bomb, he either highly inconveniencing himself or checking another minor item, which would just really suck.
Well,
I mean, it's just as likely to be 2 missiles as it is to be a missile. Oh,
no.
Why did I say that? That happened to me 3 times today. I was like, oh, Gauntlet's gonna be so sick. And then it was 2 missiles.
Oh my gosh, yep. 2 missiles is like...
And he's still not grabbing missiles. I'm really, like, not happy about this. Just grab one of the missile packs. It's 7 seconds, and you'll actually be able to finish Mother Brain. And then you'll even get a free miss on one of your supers. You'll be able to back it up with missiles if you miss.
Can we also just take time for the fact that had he actually just gone through gravity, there's probably a decent likelihood he would have found charge.
He didn't check anything. Spring Ball, Plasma. Okay, I guess he did check most of Meridia, but Spring Ball and Plasma are just as likely to be charged. But yeah, that's a good point. Like 1/3 chance of it being charged.
Because you figure in not only the time for searching, but the actual item fanfare total. He's actually losing a great deal of time trying to A, go out of his way to find the items, and B, sitting through all the item fanfares that he does pick up, rather than just sitting through one item fanfare and looking for a single item after a while.
I mean, to be fair though, well, first to whatever the word is that I'm looking for, if he did check it and it wasn't charged, that's like a 2-minute time loss that he's having right there. And like, what for what? Just like some random E-tank or something, you know? So I can totally see why he didn't want to check it. And my other point was that, had he just checked a couple of the other minor item spots early on, like I was suggesting, he would be fine, and this issue wouldn't be here. Now,
As
okay.
well as picking up the missiles.
It was just interesting
Yeah,
that
he should have grabbed one of those missiles. If he grabbed 3 of those missile packs that he passed,
that would have been.
He would have been fine.
no, sorry, not 3. He needs to have 55 max missiles. So if he grabbed 4 of those missile packs that he missed, he would be able to skip that last super pack. Which I did that in one of my runs today. I only had 55 supers, but I had 60 missiles.
So is Keku going to destroy the Zebs then? Because
He
at the
has to.
moment, he doesn't have enough missiles.
I really hope he knows, because like it was painful every time he skipped a missile. Like, just grab one of the missiles. Like, even if he does already have enough ammo to, like, oops, I missed a super, I can back it up with missiles, you know?
Yeah, yep, at least that. Oh.
And like he
come
passed
on.
like 5 missiles, and like the moat one, he just like went right through it basically. Like, could have just grabbed it, 7 seconds, no big deal. Definitely worth not having to go back and kill all the Zebatites and then refill your missiles. I'm scared to see what happens, because he has this one in the bag, but he might lose it here. I mean, Dred is still a good ways behind, and he has to grab either 2 missile packs or 1 super pack.
I mean, as long as alright, so even if he does not have, like, if he gets like full ammo, whatever, and then he ends up just
Yeah, Keku will still be ahead if he does that, but the thing is, I'm not sure if he knows he has to do that. And if he goes to Mother Brain and like does Mother Brain 1 like with his current ammo, and then it doesn't kill her, like even if he did save, that's a huge time loss, because now he needs to reload a save, break all the Zebs, go back, refill, and then do Mother Brain. And it's just like, actually he needs to break all the Zebs,
refill.
and then, 44. He has to break 3 of the Zebs, refill, break the last Zeb, break the glass, go back, refill, and then save.
Yep.
And that's just going to be painful to watch. Ugh, I don't want him to get there. Hopefully the Metroid accident kills him here.
Or hopefully he makes like a. I mean,
There's nothing. It's going to happen. It's going to have to happen. Either he's going to make a mistake at Mother Brain by thinking he can kill her right now, or he's going to have to do that. So either way, it's going to be painful to watch. But Dred is still a good ways behind, so he's got time to make some mistakes, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to handle it.
the important thing
I
here
don't
for
know if he's
Keku
that
is
far behind, because he only needs to pick up, I think, 3 more miners, and we already know that there's a lot of missiles on the way, and he's already a good deal ahead on missiles.
Yeah.
See,
Well, I mean, he can just grab that super missile pack that's right in the ocean. There you go. But he still has to get to where Keku is,
The thing about Keku is I just hope that he actually does make the decision to save.
Oh yeah, if he doesn't save, he's completely screwed, because he's not going to kill Mother Brain 1, and then he's going to go, well crap, I'm screwed, and then probably just forfeit, to be honest.
Alright, so I mean his chance to save is not yet.
I just realized something. He probably thinks the Dred is like really close on his tail.
That's why it would make sense for him to save still at least.
He
Dred
also
might even opt to search my majors still.
He probably should have, like, 8, 10, never mind. So yeah, he has to fill up here, kill 3 of the Zebs, go back, refill, kill the last Zeb, do 18 missiles on Mother Brain to break her glass, refill again, save, and then do Mother Brain.
I mean, the reason that Keku would think that Dred is right behind him at least, or if not in front of him, is because they pretty
Dred
much
made
took the
some
same
pretty dumb
routes.
mistakes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Keku.
The only difference is Dred made some pretty big mistakes, which...
Keku.
Oh no, he didn't save. Oh my gosh, I can't look.
Keku. Oh no, Keku, please.
I'm gonna throw up, Sephi.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Wait. If he doesn't use his supers, because if you're doing it like this, you gotta assume that all your missiles are gonna kill her. So if he doesn't use his supers, he can do reverse Zeb skip, and go back and refill. So he still has a chance, 100%. once he shoots this last missile, he's gonna
gonna-
realize. No, don't shoot a super. If you shoot a
Don't
super, you're
shoot-
dead. Don't.
No!
Oh my gosh! It's over. It's all over. The world is done. That's it. He's out of the game. He's screwed.
Yeah.
And he knows it.
No.
Oh my gosh.
My God.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Can I cry?
You should cry. He knows.
Oh my god.
He already missed the super. On top of that, he knows. I'm so.
Oh, it's making my stomach hurt now. Oh my goodness. No. Please tell me he at least saved the ship.
He should. Oh.
Oh my.
This.
Why?
This hurts so much to see.
Oh. I mean, I'm not even that close. Whoops. I'm not even that close with the guy, but this hurts me. Best friend.
Yeah. It's because you know the feeling. You know what it's.
I know what it's like to make an enormous error and then just be like, you know how like in the cartoons, like some guy acts like a jackass and then like his face turns into a donkey?
Yeah.
I know exactly what that's like. There we go, with the rip. Ah, man. We gotta have some post-commentary with Keku after this, because...
That's not... Yeah, you don't sleep after having that happen to you.
I half want to, like... I half feel bad for him, but I also half want to punch him right in the face. Because, like, he just walked past all those missiles. Like, so he kind of brought it upon himself, but then again, like, it's just... I feel so bad for the little guy.
Poor
And Dred's even taking all the time to check everything. He's just going for charge. So Keku totally could have had it, like, if he just did the refilling thing. Or at least saved. If he had saved, he would have known what his error was when he messed up Mother Brain.
I mean...
able to reconcile it, you know?
I think Keku also thought that he saved, because he said so, like, right here in the IRC, he said, I thought I saved, and...
Oh, okay.
And
Also, he forgot to grab power bombs when we went to Firefleet. This is sad. I don't want to watch this anymore. Because now we're not going to get a match 3, Sephi.
We really aren't, I know.
I mean... You think Dred... I mean, Dred probably feels pretty behind right now. So he might be risky in Torian and, like, maybe hide in Mud Brain and get set back and, like, not save first. That would be pretty cool. I mean, not good for Dred, but he'd get a match 3.
Like,
I'm not saying I want Dred to mess up, but, you know, I want match
Obviously.
3. Anything for that match 3.
Anything for that match 3.
Yeah, anything. Anything at all for match 3.
We gotta get t-shirts for that.
$50 PayPal for Dred to lose.
This is so sad.
And, yeah, still no payoff for Dred. I don't know what...
I really don't know what he's thinking. He really should just grab a couple minors. Dred, his head isn't in the game right now for this rando, because like last rando he was just doing everything perfectly, but this one he's like doing a lot of weird things. I'm not trying to insult the guy. He's a really good player. But a lot of his decisions were just like, "What are you doing?" Like, you want to grab him by the shoulders and just shake him and be like, "Yo, look at the game while you're playing it."
So
This is quite the match, though. I'm really enjoying this because like
I
Keku
know.
with the weird giant mistake and Dred with like the weird decisions.
see now, where's Charge? Shack Tool or Plasma or I guess Left Sandpit?
No, Keku checks out left sandpit. It was Baser.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so then Plasma or Shack Tool then, huh?
Yeah. The two spots that you were saying were trolly. I mean, do we know that they checked all of Norfair?
Yeah, they did. They checked ice, they checked high jump. I know Keku and Dred, both went to Crocomire. Keku was the one that reset.
What was Waterway? It was Wave or something, right?
Yeah. Was it? Because I know they got like Plasma and Wave back to back.
Yeah, Plasma was really early, wasn't it?
Plasma was
Was
over
BT.
at BT, yeah.
I think Wave was Eticunes, maybe? No, that was a reserve, right? And Keku jumped over it.
Yeah.
No, wait. Was that last game?
No, it was this one.
Okay, and then was it Brinstar Reserve? I think that was an E-Tank.
Yeah, that was an E-Tank. I'm pretty sure it was Waterway. Had to
Okay.
be Waterway.
Well, what was BGG E-Tank?
That also had to have been because I know I would have pointed out how weird it would have been if it was. If
No,
a
they had
glitch-
Wave for that. Remember they had Wave?
Oh yeah, so then it was bottom. It was
Terminator.
Oh, right.
No,
So
wait,
it
Terminator wasn't that Speed? They
Yeah,
got
it was speed. No, so then it was at the bottom of Green Brinstar. Yeah, you're right.
I'm the king. So what about the reserve thing? Was that last match?
That was last match.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm almost positive because you remember it, but I don't remember it.
Well, let's think. Because Keku grabbed the reserve when he jumped over it, and Keku has 0 reserves right now. So, had to have been this match. I mean, had to have been last match.
Is it another
Right.
item? Unless Wave was charged.
No. Springball was charged, remember?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, charge was Springball. Oh, charge was Springball and Springball was charge! Charge was at Shack Tool, confirmed. I'm really sad right now. This 100% should have gone in game 3, and like Keku just pooped all over that idea. I'm not trying to talk smack about Keku, but come on, Keku. I'll expect better from Keku. You're so good. Am I being too harsh here, Sephi?
I think it's just our anger. It's not even our anger. It's just our frustration.
I just
Kinda
wanted
gets
that match
best.
3 so bad.
I know.
I'm all pumped.
I mean, either way, they both played their hearts out. Keku was going in. Like nobody can believe what happened.
Why didn't he just grab one of the missiles? Like, Dred had 45-60 when he was in Gauntlet. The missiles, you know? It's just like, grab them for caution. That's what you do. Without Keku, he's a daredevil extraordinaire.
I guess that's why I commend Keku, because he played.
Yeah, he takes the risky plays when you know he has to.
Mm-hmm.
But he
Because he
didn't have
knows
to
that.
there.
I mean, he knows that Dred is good. Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, Dred did a lot of weird things during this. Like, things that I was like, why did Dred do that? Like, knowing Dred and knowing what he knows, you know? Knowing what... Yeah. But not necessarily knowing the things that he knows, just knowing, you know, that he knows what he knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, knowing.
Like, you know the things that I know, but you don't actually know the specific things that I know. You just know that I know the things that I know, and you know what those things are. You know?
Like knowing of the things that you know,
Right,
but
like,
not knowing.
like you
totally
know that I know how stand-up glitch works, for example.
Yes.
But you don't necessarily know the intricacies the way that I do, but you know that I know.
I know that I know it, but not to the extent that you know it, and moreover the fact that I know that you know it.
Okay, let's say that I'm saying that. All right, well, Dred saved, so this is no match 3, guaranteed.
So I know that you know that he knows that I now know that he knows that knowing that knowing is half the knowing battle, and knowing that makes you know a lot more about knowing.
Yeah,
things that you should
I know.
Yeah. We get it.
So we
you
all
know.
We know.
I know.
We get it. You know. Yeah.
I know.
Man, Dred is just not having fun with Zebskip right here. Maybe he'll die, and then his save file will get corrupted and the map will be redone.
That's been happening way too often. It's scary.
Whoa, did you see that door thing? He was going through left, and Dred was going through a right, and the doors kind of like together.
Yeah, it's like, what if Dred actually like jumped into Keku's stream? Now Keku like.
And there were like 2 Samuses in the Keku stream, and like Keku
Yeah.
just turns over and starts
It's like it's pretty much a co-op because I mean that's what's been happening.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
kind
co-op.
of.
Shameless co-op plug. People should download this SNES NX with Lua and totally play co-op with their friends.
Nah,
on
screw
any-
that. Get the SD to SNES ASCII script instead. It's way
I
better.
need to get that. How do I do that? I've been trying to do that forever now.
Not to be too off topic in this commentary, but talk to ASCII about getting in his Discord. And all the things you need are there. You can even be a tester. I still need to get it set up because it doesn't work right on my computer for some stupid reason. Keku is still skipping the missiles. I'm gonna strangle him and his pink hair. Is his hair still pink?
Nah, fam, it's brown.
Dang it.
It's pink. It's pink.
Okay, I'm gonna strangle him in his pink hair.
Well, here we go.
Dang it, dang it, dang it.
I mean, okay. Look, so what happened? Yes, really, really heartbreaking.
I mean, I'm
Just
happy
win
for
this
Dred,
bracket.
you know? But
Yeah.
like, I just wanted that match 3 so bad.
It's to win his bracket round 2. Keku isn't eliminated,
Yeah, that's true.
so he will still get to keep playing. Dred, of course, will be advancing to round 3 winners bracket.
Whoa, whoa, Palmy. You're getting some smack talk from Becky in the chat. You might want to address this, man.
Where's Becky's comment? Sorry, I was
Becky,
making-
people are also being mean to Becky, though. What's up with the meanness, guys?
At
Becky
Becky, because
says-
I'm freaking Liddy and you don't even know. I'm like second best commentator only to Keku, so you can just like shut your whole computer down and go outside and smell the nighttime sunshine flowers. Just silly goober go-go.
Oh no.
Go, go.
Maybe your third best commentary.
Well, Palmy has a voice, so...
Becky,
Yeah, but
Has a
that's
voice.
stop hating. Just stop hating.
Just stop hating. 2017.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow.
Becky's pretty cool, guys, though.
I love
He
Becky.
has very many
Shout out
problems.
to Becky.
Shout outs to Becky.
All right.
Seffi, I have a serious question for you, though. Do you think Keku's gonna finish after drop it?
I think he'll finish. He
Yeah,
only
he
has.
doesn't seem like he's one to drop it. But he's also like a good bit behind. But he's catching back up pretty quickly. He's just like darting right through the whole thing.
Wait, doesn't he still have to do Fanny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keku must die in these a lot because he's really good at coming back from it. Burn or whatever. Be like that like secretly it's like one of those this compliments. Oh, Keku did the lag reduction strat. Shoutouts to that strat. And Av. Or was it Antimatter? Dude, I swear Av and Antimatter are the same person. Who agrees with me?
I agree.
Okay, they both have anime girl picture, and they both like know weird random things about weird random time saves that like are like frame savers, you know.
Yeah, but
And they
Run.
both make weird, random weird strat videos that are like.
I've
random.
not seen any anti-matter horse.
Oh yeah, go to his YouTube. His YouTube has a lot of stuff. Shameless plug for Antimatter Horse. He's like a mini Av. He's really cool, and he knows a lot of stuff. He's like exactly a mini Av. He knows a little bit less than Av. His
Man,
YouTube has a little bit less awesome stuff than Av's, but still all totally worth.
Dred has, I swear, like the best parlor escape climb.
And there's
And-
Dred.
GG. So he has. Okay. So Dred finished with a natural time of 1:13:44. So GG, and followed right up with
And Keku quits.
yeah. By
I really don't blame him. I mean that. Ah man. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually took his fist and punched his face.
Rip cack.
Dang it. Yeah, can you get him in here, Seffi? I gotta
Yeah.
talk to this guy. I'm gonna really smack talk him. Gonna see
Well-
if I can get him to start crying.
I mean, we'll try to get both of them, like if they want to do like some interview.
Yeah. I don't know if Dred ever actually uses mic. Does he do it on the stream sometimes?
I love that
yeah.
you're still a very non-safe name to pronounce in the chat. To pronounce over a family-friendly stream. I'll just call you Duck Bud because that's a lot better than what's out there.
Give me a second.
Oh, there he is.
Keku. Hold on, everyone quiet down. Keku, I've got something to say to you.
Keku.
Alright, you ready? You prepare your tears. Alright, I'm gonna make you cry.
Welcome, Keku. Oh, Keku, no, I'm sorry.
Why didn't you
Okay.
grab the missiles?
There we go. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I had to fix something on my thing. I know.
I don't
Today-
understand. Like,
you know what it
seriously,
was?
I want to know what you were thinking.
Today was just not my day. I forgot the count of the first part of Mother Brain 1, and then I thought I saved. You know, I thought I saved.
Yeah, that part's understandable, but like going back a little bit, like, all right, like let's say you thought that you had enough when you were at 35. When I tried it. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Let's say
Dred,
you
welcome.
thought you had enough.
Hi,
Let's say-
everybody.
Let's say you thought 35 missiles was enough. That's fine. I can understand that it's a small mistake, you know. But like, don't you want to just like grab extra missile? You passed like 5 missile packs, man. You could have just
I
grabbed
know.
the extra one. Like
I
just
know.
like the moat one. You like almost grabbed it, and like you tried your hardest not to grab it.
I lost. I don't remember the. I didn't remember the count. That's what it was. I thought it was just like over 30, but it was actually 36. If I remember, I was like thinking to myself, I don't think
Yeah.
it's 30 something. It's 36. It has to be. And then like when I did it, I was like, yep, I'm wrong. And then
And
Dude,
I
then
didn't
I-
save.
You need to go
believe,
back and watch the restream because me and Sephi, like the part towards the end, because me and Sephi were like ripping our faces off.
Yeah, we were.
I thought you guys were.
I was so sad. We were.
I know.
And I said
I
some
know,
pretty mean things here. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I was ragging on you pretty hard, man. But
It's okay. Like, it's you know what though. Throughout this run around, it just wasn't my time. You know, it's just that's what it is. I just have to move on to the next bracket and you know, suck it up.
I mean, if anyone understands just like having a really bad day, that's me. Like sometimes I just play SM and I just can't do anything. And I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just for the bad day. Yeah, it's fine. And congrats to Dred. I think he did
Yeah.
a call.
Yeah, Dred
he
is
did-
here.
he did really
Dred,
well.
how's it
Thank
going,
you.
man?
Yeah,
How you
GG,
doing?
man.
GG. Like, oh gosh, it's. I'm embarrassed to be honest, but I'm bummed. But it happens. You know, it happened.
You guys, to be honest, that second race, you guys put up a really.
Yeah,
good
that was
match.
really close for a while, and then Keku pulled way ahead, and then Keku got set really far behind.
I was getting so bothered trying to do the spring ball jumps.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had to do them this run and last run.
I saw that. Because you got it last run, and then I think is there a reason why you reset?
I don't know. For some reason, I just can't like do the wall jump well after I pause. So I kept on hitting up instead of to the right. So I just reset and save time.
I have a question, Dred,
Okay.
but I don't remember what it is. So hold on. Oh yeah, what the heck were you doing in Norfair?
Which part of Norfair?
You looked like you were gonna go do lava dive without, and then you like went back and did a bunch of random stuff, and then you found gravity, and then you went, but then you still did it high jumpless anyway. You turned off gravity and you just did it without high jump.
Oh yeah. So I'm not very good at the lava spark. So I just decided to go for the actual lava dive.
Oh, okay. Well, why didn't you do that from the start then?
Right. No. I saw that. Yeah, you're right, Dred. I saw that because I saw him go for lava spark, and I think he actually ended up missing getting the extra charge for it, and so he went down. And I guess, as he said, not having high jump, and he wasn't too familiar how to actually get up.
What about grav jump? Why didn't you think of that, man?
I didn't know if that would work without high jump boots.
I think it
there's
would.
a plethora. There's a plethora of different ways you can do it. But yeah, I got you now. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I was really sad when I went back to the wave and I saw it was space jump. So,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had to check. Yeah, for me, when I checked out the wave, I was like, "Oh, there I go. I'm going into Lorna Fair." Right after I saw it, but I wasn't planning to if I didn't see a wave.
That was a nice
I mean,
save.
Scuba Jack. I'm sorry, Space Jump.
That was a nice save though, Dred in Lava Dive. When...
Oh, thank you. I was like, my heart was starting to go faster.
Yeah,
No, that was really well played. Like I was really confused at first. Like, wait, did he not get gravity? Because he's doing high jump plus lava dive technically, but and obviously you got it first try, so it worked out.
Yeah, Sephi was trying to convince me he didn't get gravity, but watched you had it. Sephi's like, no, I didn't get gravity. I'm looking at your thing and you have gravity on. I'm like, Sephi, gravity's right there.
Yeah, like the next moment I see you with gravity after Matrick points it out, and I'm like, wait, when did you get gravity?
He just found it after Lava Dive. He was like, oh, gravity.
Got it during the door transition.
Yeah.
You know, I've been practicing lava dive and suitless, so like, why not use them, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No offense to Dred, but you shouldn't have won that. And I'm ashamed that you did.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna. I was like going real slow for a while.
If you watch towards the end of the restream, like Keku like just completely had it, but he just miscounted the way that the missiles work on Mother.
Yeah,
it was just
it was
a
my
few small errors that all stacked up, and they just turned into.
You guys had, either way. My heart goes out to both of you guys. You guys did beautiful. You guys had such a great race.
Yeah,
sorry, like I can't help but praise the both of you. I've been wanting to like commentate your matches for a while now, and I'm like, man, it's here, and just the way it played out.
Yeah, it happened.
I'm really glad you guys commentated.
Me too.
Yeah, that commentary was fun.
Me 3.
But GG Dred, you're up against Leodox. Good luck, really.
Oh yeah.
Good luck.
And
I will see you in the losers bracket.
I'm against somebody. Oh, I'm against the winner of Virtual TV versus whoever the winner of Janet versus Brahmi. So that should be interesting.
Wait, let's see where I am, because I just lost.
Let's see.
You are nowhere.
I'm probably gonna.
Yeah, I guess just screw me.
Wait, sorry, I didn't flush your match. Did you win against Galamon?
Nah, I lost.
Oh, okay. So you're going to be 99. You're going to be facing off the winner of the Stepcad versus whoever the winner of Moo Didi's versus Scout. So you have a long... For you and I, we have a long time to wait.
I have to wait.
Like our deadline is at 7:17.
Oh, I'm right at the end of the losers bracket though, so this is cool.
Yeah, me too. So
sweet. Hopefully it's me versus you, and I can kill you.
Oh,
kill you.
All right.
Oh, that's
cool.
nice. Oh, isn't that lovely? You guys get it. All right, man. Shut up.
Anyway, thanks for having me, Luz, and I'm bummed, but it happened. I'm not that mad.
Just gotta move on.
Yep, gotta move on. But GG Dred, and good luck on the rest of your matches and such. And thanks everybody.
Hey,
GG Keku.
What's up, Pommy?
Thank you guys for
you gonna be streaming
commentating.
after this?
You got it. You
yeah.
got it, Dred.
Sweet, I will probably be there after I do a co-op.
Okay.
Dang it, Palmy. I'm trying to talk to you. So anyway, so thank you, Dred. Also, congrats for being the winner. Such a great race. All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Matrick, thank you for joining me on commentary. Sorry that I was here late. Trackers, shout out to the trackers. Yeah, you do.
No, I'm just kidding. I had a lot of fun with Leno. Shoutouts to Leno.
Who was tracking it?
Leno was.
Just want to point out too that VODs of today's matches, or well, today for me, but slightly yesterday for you guys, will be up within a day. So keep a lookout. It's going to be on YouTube. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Okay. All right, yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Have a good night. Sleep well.
Wait, Seffi,
Later.
can I do the sign out for the stream?
Okay,
Sure.
sure. Go ahead.
All right, sweet. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for being a part of this. Shoutouts to Keku for his big mistake. Shoutouts to Dred for winning really well, or sort of, kind of well. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
I'll take it.